What is going on, my guys? Welcome back to the channel. Big day today. This will be our last time playing official small tribes on Ark Survival Evolved ever. We've had a very good run on these servers over the years, and I wanted to do a last run on them, which is why we did this series, but that will end today, and we'll move on to some other servers. But I hope you guys are stoked for this final video on small tribes, and there's nothing more to be said. Kind of a sad goodbye, but let's get into it. Alright, boys, I'm not sure what I just found. I was out scouting, not even looking. I was just over here on Genesis, not even looking for sky quetzels or anything, just flying around here to my Bloodstalker, and I noticed these two quetzels, which really weird. They look like they're sky quetzels, but they're almost at the ground. I was just flying around on the trees and just saw them up in the air, and I'm kind of wondering what is going on here. I don't have too high of hopes. Maybe they're raided or something weird's going on. I don't really know what, but we have to see. We're gonna net these things. That should be okay. So we got the first one. Let's see if we can hit the second one. This might be too far away. Yeah, I think that one's too far. We'll have to fly back up. But we came over here to Genesis 1, just looking for like a raid or something. And is this close enough? There we go. We got that one. Perfect. Fall down to the ground. Okay, so we can start to see a bunch of smithies on here. Some other storages. And the second one doesn't have anything on it. So kind of weird. I don't know. This could just be like some new player, or maybe it's somebody storing their loot. Who knows? I might try to let them stay alive. I've been feeling nicer lately, especially with the servers ending. I'm like trying not to kill stuff as much and kind of let players keep playing. If we can be able to look at this thing, I might, but I tried this the other day when I found a sky quetzal. It was all glitchy, so I couldn't even do it. So yeah, I can't even access any of these. It's like bugged. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I'm just gonna destroy everything and we'll have to kill these quetzals. They just get so buggy. I would actually leave them, but you can't really loot unless you kill them. So let's at least break a few of these and see what's inside. I gotta wait till all this stuff leaves me alone. So it looks like they only had smithies on here, no storage boxes, which they go down pretty easy. Let's just get these beds down, just in case, you never know. And then we will kind of loot through here. There we go. Okay, give me a little look. Dude, see, it's all bugged out. I can't even use my grapples for this. It's not even here. It's a lie. Just shoot it in the body. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Okay, can I access any of these? They're still bugged out. I'm gonna have to kill this quetzal. It's just the way it is, boys. Okay, quetzal finally down. Okay, let's see what this carnage brought us. Fabricator, a vault, first smithy up for grabs here. Oh, dude, these guys are rich. They got a tech gen, tons of dust, a couple of ascendant fabbies. I don't know. These must be okay. So I have like two guesses. Is it like a Gen 2 tribe that transferred over or something? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Next. These guys are pretty rich. Yeah, so I was saying earlier, this is like a tribe who has been raided and like transferred their stuff to a sky quetzal, or someone who's like actually knows how to play the game pretty well. Alright, boys. These guys were absolutely stacked. As you can see, I got a bunch of stegos, turtles, so much good stuff in here. We're going to take all of these resources with us too. I got a crazy amount of hard polymer. Let me see. Let me try to pick up the rest of this stuff. Actual insane amount of gear in this quetzal here. Alright boys, when we're done. I took almost everything in there. We got a bunch of dinos, a bunch of hard poly, a bunch of good weapons. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not going to question it. This is probably someone who doesn't really care anymore, seeing as the servers are ending anyway. Alrighty boys, so we are back at our base, put everything away, and I thought we'd just show things off really quickly. I haven't really done an update on the base since we built it out. So things are looking pretty good. We added a bunch more turrets. I think we're up to almost 70 turrets in this base now, which is a lot for this small little rat hole. And we've been working mostly just on ammo, filling up everything, kind of making this hard to raid, as hard as possible, at least for this spot. And I'll kind of show you what it looks like on the outside. So really weird actually that I've been playing Aberration, pretty much maining Aberration for years, and I've never even seen this spot. So yeah, I'm really surprised about that, but looking at it from above, you can kind of see why it is pretty much invisible. It's not even a place you'd think that there'd be a rat hole. No sort of evidence that there's a base here, besides like a little bit of the tech generator sticking out. You can see the little particles glowing, but I feel like it's a really good base spot, at least until people know about it. So here we are. We have about like 2,000 plus in every turret. Some of the turrets have way more. Let's see. I think we have 2,500, yeah, in each of these tech turrets here, which is pretty nice. If you're going to want to raid this, you will need a lot of turtles and some patience to soak all of these crouched turrets. It would take quite a while. I'm just making sure I filled up every single one of these. That one only has 500. Okay, boys. So it is time to say something. So we are actually probably going to say goodbye to this base, and here is the reason why. I have to go to Seattle for an entire week. Not much I can really do about that, and so the base will be completely offline for a week. No one here to defend it. If I really cared, I think I could definitely get some friends on to like join the tribe and maybe check in on it, but at this point I don't think it really matters that much. If the base gets wiped, I'm not really playing here anyway, so we'll just have to put it to the test, see if it survives. And we definitely have everything that you could really want as a solo on small tribes. We have any sort of dino, multiple of them for raiding. We've tried to do a few raids, but there's really just not that many bases left. Which is another reason it's like, whatever, dude. The servers are ending. We did what we wanted to, which was to build up. And, yeah, I guess I'm kind of just doing any last minute touches to the base now, helping to defend it before I gotta go, but we'll just have to see. I'm sure the base will get wiped. Alrighty, boys, so we are back. I was gone for a while, and you can kind of see I invited one of my friends to the tribe. He didn't log in at all, though, so he didn't defend or anything. There's just been nobody has even been here, which is super weird. No one even got detected by the tech sensor or anything. I guess that kind of shows that there's not even a reason to play on small tribes anymore. There's just nothing going on. Nobody scouting, nobody around, hardly any bases. But the base is still up, so that is something. Okay, so I wanted to just scout around, and I found out the Alpha tribe on my server in the Shadow Cave. Some of their towers are offline. So I went back and grabbed a tech sword. We're going to chop up some of these tech turrets really quick, try and get our hands on some more element. We are definitely needing some at our base. So these guys have been offline here for like a day and a half, as we can see. But I don't think that they're wiped. I think that they just don't care and aren't coming out of their base. Somebody must have raided these outside towers. Oh, 200 element shards is all. I don't even think that's worth it. Okay, boys, so we're on another Aberration server. I wanted to scout around. I would really like to get some more raids in today, just kind of see what we can find. And so I was scouting earlier. I found a bunch of elements, so I hid it in my secret spot here. We'll take a couple hundred and go scout around. So we got a lot of bases to look for today. We'll see if we can get lucky. So this shadow cave, it looks like it's wiped. It's kind of looking the same as the one on my server, except it's been offline for a lot more time, 6 days on all these outside structures. So I think that it's wiped. I'm not positive though, because there is some turrets left. But all of these vacuum compartments are down. Hopefully I don't just swim into a bunch of powered turrets here and get beamed that aren't rendering in. Yeah, okay, there's getting less as we go down, so I don't think there's any turrets in here. Okay, this base is definitely wiped. We're almost to the crouch now. Take a little look. Yeah, so it's all wiped. It's kind of interesting, like, in like a weird way to see these bases that... This was one like the best base spots on small tribes for years. And people were paying a lot of money to buy this base spot and like trying so hard to defend it. And now they're all just empty because the servers are shutting down. I bet this base was super thick when it was up. Let's see if there's anything in these back rooms here. Couple turrets in the back. I doubt there's anything up though. There's a shadow main. Tons of shadow mains in here. Yikes. Here, let me see. Level 500 FFA melee. Yikes. There's nothing on this server either. Boys, okay, we're on a new server. I scouted the entire last server. Everywhere. The radiation zone. Everything. Didn't find a single base, and so we came to a new server. I've scouted all around, and now we're in the shadow cave. This is server 5, which is kind of nostalgic. This is like the first server I really played on in Small Tribes, if you remember my OG AB series, and it is totally wiped. So there is like some turrets in this water part here, but I don't think that they're really guarding anything. There's no reason to raid them. Probably just leave them alone. A bunch of shadow mains too I don't really want to mess with. Alright boys, so we are probably done scouting. Maybe I'll try again if I get bored in like a few days, but I spent a lot of time scouting today, didn't find a single thing. That combined with like nobody even attacking my base for an entire week kind of means I think that it's over for small tribes at this point. Alrighty, boys. We are pretty much wiped. So I'm just recording now, but I woke up to the base being like fully wiped. I was able to like get a tiny bit of gear that they hadn't looted yet and attack their fob, and we took it down, which is something. This is why I kind of have a bunch of stuff down there. But this is where their fob was. A lot of stuff left over that we already took, and then some still in these bags. They killed their exomex. So a bunch of stuff. They have like, I don't know, gear. It's all from my base. It's not like I'm getting this. This is my own stuff I'm taking back. But definitely the end for me. I'm not going to like build up again. I could probably do it if I wanted to. There's a lot of gear and structures and stuff here, but not really any point to it. I'm playing some other servers right now anyway, and I'm more interested in those than small tribes. But yeah, so we're just gonna let all of this stuff despawn. I would give it to somebody, but I don't think anybody really cares about it. But we did have a lot of fun on the final small tribes run. Pretty crazy that this will be my last time ever playing on small tribes for ARK Survival Evolved. Because this is pretty much what made my YouTube channel, is when I started playing small tribes. People liked it a lot more than when I played official. And this is the end of that. Not much really I can say besides that. Appreciate the small tribe support over the years. Nostalgic to say goodbye for the last time. I'm trying to think of what we're going to do. I think we'll just let all of this stuff despawn. I took like a few things out of this bag for like a kit, but I don't really know what to do now. It's not like I can go to some Ragnarok server in PvP. We'll probably just let the rest of the stuff just spawn. Maybe we'll go troll the Alpha tribe a little bit. There's still the Alpha on our Shadow Cave. So maybe I will go strap up all their spam with C4 just to give them a little scare. Yeah, nothing really in there. We'll leave the rest. It's been real. Pretty cool little rat hole. It would have survived if I wasn't offline for like days at a time. Alright, boys. That was 300 C4. Let's see what it looks like. Ba-boom. That didn't even do anything hardly if you think about it. That like got rid of a little bit of like foundations, but there's still so much spam. If you wanted to wipe this base, it would probably take you like 10,000 C4 plus mechs, bunch of stuff. That is crazy. I'm sure these guys will last a long time if they're still playing now. So this is the end. I'm just going to log off. I'm not really going to go do anything else. I got a bunch of stuff on me, a full tech suit, and like all this nice gear, but I don't really care about it. Whoever finds my body, good luck. I'm going to hide it in this weird little structure here, and maybe some Bob will find it, and he can have all this nice stuff. So let me fly up here. Park myself at the top. So there we go. You can have all this stuff. Let me leave you a note. Good luck. There we go. All right, boys. It's been fun. It's been real. This is yeah, this is the end of Small Tribes. We'll have I think we're still gonna keep playing our other clusters a little bit before they wipe. But appreciate you guys watching until the end and all the support on the channel and this series and everything like that. We'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, peace, my dudes.